Best Problem-Solving Techniques for Businesses by Tommy Shek. No business can run problem-free. When it comes to business growth, you will need to address and rectify the problems that come your way. Problem solving is an essential skill for every entrepreneur. It's the ability to identify a challenge, figure out a plan to address it, and take action. According to Tommy Shek, the best way to solve a problem is to follow a methodological approach. Tommy Shek's best problem-solving techniques. There are many techniques for problem solving. Let us look at some of the best ones recommended by Tommy Shek. The 6 Hats Method. The 6 Hats Method is a problem-solving technique that involves looking at a problem from 6 different perspectives. This helps you think about a problem from different angles and develop more creative solutions. Tommy Shek highly recommends this technique because it allows you to see the problem from almost all perspectives. The hats are defined as follows. White hat, facts and figures, what is known about the problem. Red hat, emotions and intuition, how do you feel about the problem. Black hat, criticism and logic, what are the negative aspects of the problem. Yellow hat, optimism and positive thinking. It deals with the positive aspects of the problem. Green hat, creativity and new ideas, what are some possible solutions to the problem. Blue hat, process management, what is the plan for solving the problem. To use this technique, you need to take on the persona of each hat and think about the problem from that perspective. For example, you will focus on facts and data when you think with the white hat. When you think with the black hat, you will look for what could go wrong. This technique is helpful for businesses because it helps you consider all aspects of a problem before making a decision. It can also help team members to come to a consensus about how to solve a problem. The 5 Whys Method. The 5 Whys Method is a problem-solving technique that involves asking why 5 times to get to the root cause of a problem. This technique is used to identify the underlying cause of a problem so that it can be addressed. For example, let's say your sales are down. You could ask why 5 times to find out the root cause of the problem. Why are sales down? Because we didn't do enough marketing. Why didn't we do enough marketing? Because we didn't have enough money for marketing. Why didn't we have enough money for marketing? Because our expenses were too high. Why are the expenses too high? Because we're paying too much for rent. Why are we paying too much for rent? Because we are located at a prime location. The root cause of the problem is that you are paying too much for rent for a prime location. Once you identify the root cause, you can address it and solve the problem. You can weigh the benefits and costs of being in such a location, and then make a decision if you should be located where you are. This technique is helpful because it helps you to get to the bottom of a problem quickly. It can also help to prevent problems from occurring in the future by addressing the underlying causes. Pareto analysis. Pareto analysis is a problem-solving technique that involves identifying the 20% of causes that lead to 80% of the effects. Tommy Shek believes that this technique can identify the most critical factors that need to be addressed to solve a problem. For example, let's say you want to increase your sales. You could use Pareto analysis to identify the 20% of activities that will lead to 80% of the sales. This technique is helpful because it helps you to focus on the most critical factors that will lead to the desired results. It can also help you avoid wasting time on activities that will not significantly impact you. The 8 Disciplines, 8D, Method. The 8 Disciplines, 8D, Method is a problem-solving technique that involves identifying and addressing the root cause of a problem. This technique is used by businesses to improve quality and prevent problems from occurring in the future. The 8D method is defined as follows. Define the problem. Identify the root cause. Develop a plan of action. Implement the plan. Evaluate the results. Take corrective action. Prevent recurrence. Close out the problem. This technique is helpful because it helps you to identify and address the root cause of a problem. It can also help to prevent problems from occurring in the future by implementing preventive measures. Tommy Shek's final thoughts. These are just a few problem-solving techniques businesses can use to address problems. Tommy Shek understands that each technique has strengths and weaknesses, so it is essential to choose the right one for the situation. When choosing a technique, it is essential to consider the problem's nature and the business's goals. Thanks for watching.